Where's chat? Oh, great. There it is. There's chat. I got this. I think we're back. We're back living the dream. We've got it. I found chat. I found chat and we're here. You guys remember how I started the entire stream when we did part one? Because now it's two parts. Remember when I said that this is your fault because you support the shit show that is this? As you can see below, we now have a brand new fund. That fund is called New Knox Stream Software. I think it's time, people. So any donations from here on out for the rest of our streams are going to getting a proper desktop to stream on, better streaming software, probably upgrading me. If you can like clone me and genetically enhance me, we should probably do that too. You know, make me a little buffer, better looking, more intelligent, try to do some things. Also, this is not my fault because I'm not one to place blame on myself. I just love to allocate to others. Royce of 5'9" called me after that reaction. He's like, yo, man, honestly, I planted some bugs. I try to just destroy and wipe out your streaming software because, well, you killed it for me, and I didn't want you doing the same shit for Lupe. So, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. But it is my fault. F in the chat. F in the chat for life. Listen, it could have been really easy to pack it in. Honestly. It was a good stream with Royce. I could have said, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna video record it, drop it later, drop it tomorrow. But I'm either stubborn or just sheer will. I know the views aren't gonna be the same because I've totally messed with notifications. I messed with everything else today. Fucked it all up, and I'm like, you know what? Nope. You guys who are here, I love you. You are the reason why I do this. Those of you who stuck around, who have come back, who are here to watch this, who have been patient with me, this is exactly why I'm doing it right here. I'm doing it for those of you who are here because I'm like, you know what? There are those people, those dedicated ones that really want to see me break down Lupe, that want to see me do it today. So I got to push through it. Definitely feeling weaker now, haven't eaten, a little delirious, but that's Royce's fault. And now we're going to get into someone else who's just super lyrical, super talented as well. Another amazing MC that we need to give credit for and that we need to do. So that is happening. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the patience. Thank you for the love. Thank you for it all. Quick update for those of you ERB people. I have an ERB. Oh my God. Quick update for me. That's going live at 10. I need to fix that. That ain't happening. All right. I have an ERB that I've recorded that was supposed to drop today because ideally I was going to do this whole thing in one go, not split it into two parts. And I'm not doing 3 videos in one day. I'm not messing. I've already messed with notifications enough today. So I'm going to move ERB to tomorrow. What time you guys want it for tomorrow? 11 a.m.? Should we do 11 a.m.? So you can wake up with ERB. All right, let's move it to tomorrow, 25th. Let's go a.m., 11 a.m. 11 a.m. tomorrow. ERB. ERB, people. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Okay? Sorted. Saving that. I got you. I know I missed you ERB people on Friday, but I got you. Also, I saw some K-pop comments and K-pop people in the building. Yeah, I got you on Monday too. Don't worry. We got special stuff for you. Oh, wow. I was running an ad for my new video over it, and it was disproved because of shocking content. No. I didn't curse on either of my verses. That's BS. Shocking content. It's because I was speaking some truths. Censorship already starts. Maybe that's why I had some technical difficulties. You never know, do you? Anyways, hey, Ariana. Wow, thank you so much for the 100 euro donation. You're a star. Let's get some hearts in chat. That is amazing. That's unreal. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys make it worth it. You guys make it worth it. Do me a favor and share this. Let people know that we are back. Those who were watching it before, I think we were at like 750 people or something watching before. And I know there was a lot of Lupe fans on one of this. Gatsby is in the building. What's going on, Gats? $5 donation and Knox will take off a shirt. Gats, I've had a nightmare, bro. I got your thing. Remember, you're signed to a Marvel contract on that, so it's a non-disclosure agreement. Nobody knows what that's about, but I got it. I was planning on calling you after this because it's awesome, amazing. I was going, woo! I was listening to it as I was driving back and forth trying to fix this whole stream situation. I6031 games. Did we ever hit sexy chicken time? I don't even know anymore. I don't think we did. I think we were really close to sexy chicken time, but we didn't. Earl, thanks for doing a great job. Hey, thanks so much for the super chat. Letting the numbers build up a little bit. We're almost there because I don't want to wait long. Knox is super hungry. Knox is super tired now. And Knox still has to go break his brain on Lupe. Yeah, Gats, you did a great job, man. You get a golf clap. If I had more energy, I'd be jumping up and down right now. No, it's, whoo. I was like, woo, 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 let's go. I was yelling out the car window. Everybody thought I was fucking crazy. I was excited, man. DZX was in the middle of movie night, and then you dropped these videos just like that movie night had to wait, bro. Hey, thanks so much for the love, man, in the super chat. I got you. All right, very important information from chat that's going to contribute to this breakdown. Ned Music said, don't forget he dropped this 3 hours after Royce. That's right. That's something we have to appreciate, is how quickly Lupe responded. How quickly he was ready with his rebuttal. So, let's give him that. And let's get into it, people. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Kirk Miller said, new to these lives, welcome. Enjoy yourself. Don't feed the trolls. Behave yourselves in chat. Respect the mods. Don't respect Knox because nobody respects me. And we're coming through now. 3, 2, 1.
Say yeah, track. I apologize, man. It was last minute. So let me ask for this in advance. SLR. Yeah.
This beat though.
Say they lean on me. Ooh. Niggas try to dream on me. Told that nigga he can lean on me. Fall asleep and have a dream on me, nigga. Yeah. You see,
I talked about this, but there'll be new people watching this now. SLR, Super Lupe raps, right? So disrespectful with the title already. Naming it 3.5. Not naming it 3. Not naming it 4. 3.5, people. Almost implying like, I'm not even going all in. That's trolling right now. He's like, I'm just having fun with you. I'm just at this stage, in this level at this moment in time.
it takes niggas weeks. They need a comfort zone and some beats. Lollygaggers to polymatters that go over responses. Get all layered and technical in their content. Press record. Then I bring.
Wow. I'm not ready for Lupe's intricacies. Kirk Miller, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Let's bring this back one more time and appreciate this. I just want to listen one more time at this through. But obviously, first critique, Lupe recognized him firing back in a matter of hours. Royce taking longer to respond after everything flared up, after Lupe's freestyle, after they said it was going to wax. Ooh.
Yeah.
Check this out.
You see, it takes niggas weeks. They need a comfort zone and some beats.
They need a comfort zone and some beats. What was it? 9-minute freestyle? He didn't need a beat. He just went a cappella. Did it right there in the moment. He's like, some of y'all really got to prepare. You got to lay out the game, lay out the blueprint, and go for it. Me, this is what I live, eat, sleep, and breathe. It's easy to me. It's natural.
It's the polymatters that go over responses. Get all layered and technical in their content. Press record.
Get all laid and technical in their content. Press record. We just spent, what, an hour and 20 minutes breaking down the technicals of what Royce did. And like I said, man, I'm going to give him flowers when he deserves it. Crazy technical writing. The internal schemes that he had, the AAB, just locking in the vowel sound, snapping it into place with the condensed rhyme schemes. Man, that was just an absolute masterclass in lyricism. Still, even when someone does something great like that in a battle, you can flip everything if you think about it and you have the right mind. So what's Lupe doing? Thinking about this, and he's flipping it. He's still flipping it, saying, yeah, it's all technical. It's all great when you can prepare. I'm not preparing, and I'm still ready for war. See what he's doing? Very clever from Lupe. Take something that he's done really well at, not something he's done bad at, something he's done well at, and still use it as a diss. Hey, Imogen Flack, thanks so much for the $50 donation. I don't see a message with it, but you know I love you. Thank you so much, my Patreon supporter.
Matters to go over responses. Get all layered and technical in their content. Press record. Then I bring the receipts. Lambda, lambda, lambda. I think that shit was sweet. Ooh. I wish I could just kiss you on the cheek. Nerds have their hands in everything. Gangsters won't even touch the police.
Wait a second, what was that line?
Just kiss you on the cheek. Nerds have their hands in everything. Gangsters won't even touch the police. Won't you?
That's clever. That's clever. That's good trolling from Lupe already. I think that shit was sweet. Common had a nasty diss, Sweet, one time. I wonder if he's shouting him out a little bit. I wish I could just kiss you on the cheek. You know, like the saying, turn the other cheek. I wish I could just kiss you on the cheek. He's trolling him right now because Royce is taken, like we talked about. He threatened shooting his son while holding his son chips. He came with some of those gangster bars and gangster lines. So what's the biggest way to troll someone who wants to go hard on you or wants to go gangster on you? Brush it off like it's nothing. Tell him you give him a big hug, man. Show some love to him. You see what that's the intellectual Lupe, man. Very interesting seeing Lupe in battle mode. Ariane, thanks so much for the super chat. Hey, Mirage, love from India, bro. Thank you as well for the super chat, both of you. I really love that emoji. That's dope. Thank you so much.
Tell your niggas get that. Take some of them cool fully.
Man, let's bring it back.
Even touch. I wish I could just kiss you on the cheek. Nerds have their hands in everything. Gangsters won't even touch the police.
There it is. He knows what he came out with, talking about the beta stuff. We talked about some of the intricacies and the deeper layers and complexities to Royce's diss that you wouldn't necessarily see on the surface that was meant for Lupe. How does Lupe do? Take it and flip it back on them. Nerds have their hands in everything. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm going to own what you say. I'm going to take it and wear it like armor. All right? No, I'm not a gangster. But you know what? We got our hands in everything. We got our hands in a lot of different pies. We're successful. We'll touch everything. We're not afraid to deal with who we need to deal with to get done what we need to get done. You won't even go near the 5-0, the Jakes.
I could just kiss you on the cheek. Nerds have their hands in everything. Gangsters won't even touch the police. Oof. Won't you tell your niggas get that? Take some of them cool fullies and go and get some of my shit back. The problem is that you ain't never had no impact. Kit Kats and chit chat and syntax won't make up for how much you sit back.
Oh,
cool fullies and go and get some of my shit back. The problem is that you ain't never had no impact. Kit Kats and chit chat and syntax won't make up for how much you sit back.
Kit Kats and syntax will make up for how much you sit back. You see what he did there? He just trolled Royce's flow. He just trolled the very schemes that I was celebrating with the internal da 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 da. So he's like, all right, I'll see your little 2-syllable internal schemes. I'll match that condensed rhyme scheme. But really, you don't have impact. Wow, that's hard, man. This is coming from the backpack rapper himself, the conscious rapper himself, Lupe Fiasco, man. He has stood for plenty of issues on social change. Man, he has done things for the inner cities, for the community, the stances he's taken. Shit, he's been on Water Warriors. He stood up for the environment. I mean, what hasn't this man done and represented, man? He's not afraid to give his music a platform and to stand on things he believes in and take the vehicle of hip-hop and use it for social change. See what he's doing there? You're very clever. You're very creative. I see what you're doing with all these intellectual bars and clever schemes, but do you really have an impact on this world? Do you really have an impact on life? We cutting deep. We cutting deep with some bars, people. The new track was fire in the video too. I do agree it was shocking, lyrically shocking, and that is the truth you speak. Worries them, you were all amazing. Hey, thank you so much, Vanessa Los Angeles, for the super chat. Really appreciate you. Come on now. Come on now.
I think impact. Kit Kats and shit.
Hey, someone in chat had something interesting which contributes to the discussion. Very good point made. HBK Avnish. Lupe was the frontman of the conscious rap scene with Common. Big fan of Common over here. Another fan. Super lyrical. Talib Kweli, man. East Coast hip hop. NYC. Talib was, ooh, another level.
Some of my shit back. Your problem is that you ain't never had no impact. Kit Kats and chit chat and syntax won't make up for how much you sit back.
See how he goes like Kit Kats and syntax? Like candy shit. Candy bars is what he's implying there that you're bringing. You're acting like you're saying stuff full of substance, but you're not really hitting, are you? You're not really bringing that substance. I see the intellectual stuff, using the clever words and the wordplay, but let's peel it back and look at what you're saying.
Ooh. Had no impact. Kit Kats and chit chat and syntax won't make up for how much you sit back. I think that nigga scared. He never leave heaven, cause he already dead. Woo. Damn. Nigga, are you insane? What's the point?
Oh, that's fucking swinging. That's how you punch. That's how you punch. Wow. He never leaves heaven because he's already dead. We talked about this, and Royce even had it in his lines. Lupe took that and flipped it on him. Royce's studio, Heaven Studios. He never leaves his studio because he's already dead. He's already dead before this battle even started. But also, if you look at the layers that he's talking about, right, and how Royce doesn't have that type of impact that Lupe has had with the conscious rap and the conscious movement, I take that as he's mentally dead. Like, philosophically, he's not there. Wow.
Cause he already dead. Damn. Nigga, are you insane? What's the point in knowing how to point and aim? If the niggas you gon' bang look exactly the same, woo, that ain't motherfucking cool. That's a motherfucking shame.
Oh, listen, those of you rappers, like conscious rappers, nerdier rappers, take notes on what Lupe is doing, because it's very easy, I think, when you get someone, also from the streets, but also isn't afraid to flex some of those more gangster bars when they want to threaten violence against you and those types of stuff. Very clever how Lupe is taking it and pointing out cracks in what he's doing. And this reminds me of the battle between, not really a battle between Chip and Stormzy, right? And Stormzy, there was a lot of sort of threatening and posturing, and Chip did a great job. Are you marching or are you sparking? What are you going for here? 1 minute you're sitting here saying Black Lives Matter, and then you want to take mine? Great lines from Chip on Stormzy, right? See that? Pointing out the contradictions. So Lupe, what was Royce doing when Royce was pulling Royce into it? Talking about Lupe and dissing him. Lupe, look, man, you're more for white people than you are for black people. So Lupe takes the violence lines and goes, how are you going to do that? How are you going to threaten me when we look the same? What type of change does that enact? If you're really for Black Lives Matter, for all the movements and things you talk about, we look exactly the same, man. And you want to bring death upon my door? Very clever psychological way to take that and to flip some of those harder bars.
The same, that ain't motherfucking cool. That's a motherfucking shame.
That ain't motherfucking cool. It's a motherfucking shame. Just more violence in these streets.
Exactly the same. That ain't
very clever. Very clever. See, people think nerdy rappers or being in that way, it's like a weakness. Because when you battle, it's a weakness because you can't go hard. You can't come with those hard bars. Well, look at Lupe. He's owning what he stands for. And he's actually using what he stands for to point out cracks in Royce's philosophy. Very clever.
Knowing how to point and aim. If the niggas you gon' bang look exactly the same, that ain't motherfucking cool. That's a motherfucking shame. This ain't no motherfucking game. That's why I think you are a motherfucking lame. We both wear glasses.
Yo, is he freestyling this? It definitely doesn't have the written polish that we know from Lupe. I think he's freestyling a lot of this. Hence how quick he turned it around. Motherfucking shame, motherfucking game. Like, that's not, Lupe would go find other multi-syllable rhymes to make work. It's got to feel like he's just feeling the beat and just talking his shit.
Game. That's why I think you are a motherfucking lame. We both wear glasses. The difference is I was in school thinking it was cool. You was thinking of skipping classes. Listening to your track record, I can see you was skipping classics. I did it on my first one and delivered to the masses. Your songs are in memory.
Food and Liquor was a classic, man. If you telling me it's not a classic, get out of here. Get out of the room. Delivered it to the masses. We both wear glasses. Again, playing off of the we look the same. But see, there's also a subtle, more intricate diss there. Man, there's a lot of chess moves being played on these lyrics by both of them. This is what happens when you get elite lyricists on there. See what he's saying? You wear glasses, but why? Because you try to look intelligent? You can't fake intelligence is basically what Lupe's saying. Those glasses are fake. You're the one skipping classes. I'm the one who stayed in school. I'm the one who got my education, who has that cognition when I'm bringing my bars. Interesting.
See, you were skipping classics. I did it on my first one and delivered to the masses. Your songs are immemorable. Your verses are impenetrable. I ain't even listened to that diss record. I only fuck with you because your interviews. I ain't
even listened to the diss. Oh, man. That's a nice way to troll it because like we said, there's a lot of just subtle shots in there by Royce to Lupe that only Lupe would get. So Lupe fires back. Listen, man, I even listen. Your songs are immemorable.
Verses are impenetrable. I ain't even listened to that diss record. I only fuck with you because your interviews. I ain't even trip when you call me a bitch. I was like, look at Salem, calling me a witch. Look at how they...
Did we just get Sabrina, the Teenage Witch bars? We got Salem in the house. Look at Salem calling me a witch. Salem, cat, talking cat, calling me a witch. Look at the irony of the situation and what's going on.
When you called me a bitch, I was like, look at...
But get it? When you called me a bitch, look at the irony of it. Who really is the bitch? Get what he's saying and how he flips that? Very clever.
Salem, calling me a witch. Look at how they made him. Look how much they gave him. Look at all the assists. Nigga, if it wasn't for Premiere, you wouldn't be. If it wasn't for, nigga, I got a dozen more. Hove think I'm Hove. Nas think I'm Nas. That's the trick. You ain't got...
That is true. Nas did come out and call Lupe Nas. Wow. If it wasn't for Premier, DJ Primo. A lot of people say that catapulted, but if it wasn't for the assists, it wasn't for all the money they gave you, all the budgets. I mean, interesting that he didn't say Eminem, because that's one of the first ones that comes to mind. Ooh. Lupe's going for the neck. Wow. I mean, initial thoughts already were what? We're 2 minutes in. Royce danced around a lot of direct attacks, just was very clever. I mean, he was a masterclass in lyricism. If you want to ask me who rapped better, Royce rapped better. The technicals prove that and how long I broke it down. If you want to talk to me about who's battling nastier, and that's what it is. What bars hurt more? I don't know. I got a theory developing on this, though, but we'll get to it at the end. I think there's a reason why Royce did what he did. So, all right, let's keep rolling with it. But that is, man.
Nigga, I got a dozen more. Hove think I'm Hove. Nas think I'm Nas. That's the trick. You ain't got to think when niggas already think you are.
I want to bring that back one more time. Appreciate that.
All the assists. Nigga, if it wasn't for Premiere, you wouldn't be. If it wasn't for, nigga, I got a dozen.
How clever is that? For F-O-R? But also, he just had a double saying if it wasn't for F-O-U-R, and he said it 4 times. Fucking Lupe, man. Amazing.
If it wasn't for, nigga, I got a dozen more.
People saying Slaughterhouse reference. I mean, yeah, you could take it as a Slaughterhouse reference, but Slaughterhouse didn't make Royce. Nah, that's not what he's saying. There's plenty of other names you could name drop who made Royce.
If it wasn't for,
it fits nicely into the box, though, if you want to interpret it that way. I understand why you would interpret it that way.
If it wasn't for, nigga, I got a dozen more. Hove think I'm Hove. Nas think I'm Nas. That's the trick. You ain't got to think when niggas already think you are. Mwah. Your story crooked and your book too. Pass the dumb shit.
Oh, Crooked Eye shout out, but he's flipped it. Your story crooked in your book too. No. He's saying that the Book of Ryan is a book of lies. No, he didn't. Such a great album, The Book of Ryan. I would count that as a classic to me. I really do like The Book of Ryan. This is hard for me, people, because I'm a huge Royce fan. I'm also a very big Lupe fan. You know? This is like mom and dad getting divorced all over again. TMI?
I think I'm Nas. That's the trick. You ain't got to think when niggas already think you are. Mwah. Your story crooked and your book too. Pass the dumb shit, but you will shoot somebody's son holding sunships. I wish they would have left Biz here and fuck.
Pass the dumb shit. Royce had the dumb shit. Wow, so clever how he just did that and flipped that. right? You want to talk about, oh, you're not dealing with the dumb shit. Yeah, you're the one literally threatening dumb shit, wanting to shoot someone's son holding sun chips. What a clever way to take one of my just hardest hitting bars, in my opinion, from Royce's diss and flip it back on him. That's clever.
Shit, but you would shoot somebody's son holding sun chips. I wish they would have left Biz here and fucking took you and all your hyper-technical, hypothetical.
Shit. Okay. Okay, well, that's life. Very clever. He is really going through some of Royce's disses. Now, he said he didn't listen to Royce's diss. He listened to Royce's diss because he's taking different points that Royce used throughout his diss and flipping it back on him, right? When Royce used the Biz Marquee punchlines, a lord before his time, like Biz, and we talked about how internet was publishing stories that he was dead before he actually died. I wish they would have took you and left Biz Marquee. That hurts. That's very personal. Lupe is taking this to another level in terms of the disses. Oh my goodness. Oh, it hurts me.
Biz here and fucking took you.
Wow.
And all your hyper-technical hypotheticals in life, I've never met with you from a distance. You and all your hyper-technical hypotheticals and
all your hyper-technical hypotheticals. See what Royce is, Royce. See what Lupe's doing is very clever. He's like flexing as well. Like, yeah, I can make all these multi-syllable rhymes happen, but you're hyper-technical with it. And a lot of what you said and did is a lot of hypotheticals. Me over here, I can do that too. I can also come with some raw shit. I'll also get down in the mud, which you didn't seem to want to do. See, there's the surface level, and there's a lot of deeper shit that's being implied and complexities with both of them that's being said. Amazing.
Left Biz here and fucking took you. And all your hyper-technical hypotheticals in life, I've never met with you from a distance. I accepted you from the podcast. I've been kinda skeptical. This ain't our first class. This is just one of the several. I ain't trying to bash, but it was like you was off your schedule. You was throwing more than jabs. I was like, this nigga's incredible. We had to fucking edit you. I don't know what vegan Detroit vegetable Dr. Sebi diet infected you to think that we shared the same metrics, or somehow I was less than you and I was the type of nigga that you could get really disrespectful to. I ain't never.
I couldn't stop it. I just had to let that go because he was going on one. He was going on one. Also, I hope stream doesn't just somehow corrupt because we have 666 viewers right now. Oh, omens. Omens for what Lupe's doing. He's bringing hell to this track. Where do we break down? Very interesting. Them doing the podcast, I thought they had met in real life. I didn't realize they've never actually met in real life. Wow. That explains how misunderstandings and something so small of a situation can blow up to what it is now, especially when you don't have that level with people. Seems like it doesn't seem easy for them to pick up the phone, just call each other and talk to each other and get through things when all this could have been avoided. But we get great rap in the meantime. The Lupe's like, I was skeptical. I'm skeptical of this. And all the podcasts, you would wild out. We had to edit you? We had to edit you? I wonder how many times they had to do that. Wow. And then there's some stuff going in about the IG Live, isn't there?
Vegan Detroit vegetable Dr. Sebi diet infected you to think that we shared the same metrics, or
Dr. Sebi? He's like all holistic health and all that. Royce is he a vegan now or just a vegetarian? Somebody correct me, but that's what he's playing off of. Wow. And he's playing off of the vegetarian bars when Lupe's bringing that beef. What type of shit are you infected with? Maybe you need to work on getting some more protein into that system to help you.
A vegan Detroit vegetable Dr. Sebi diet infected you.
Hang on, I gotta bring it back further. I'm going crazy here.
That Biz here and fucking took you.
One time.
And all your hyper-technical hypotheticals in life, I've never met with you from a distance. I accepted you from the podcast. I've been kinda skeptical. This ain't our first class. This is just one of the several. I ain't trying to bash, but it was like you was off your schedule.
You was off your schedule. You was on your period, right? It ain't the right time of the month for you, is what he's saying there. You want to imply that I'm coming with that bitch-made energy? I'll show you what I can do. It seems like, yeah, very interesting. Some stuff is getting revealed here. Like, this isn't the first time they clashed. This isn't the first time they've had issues. So this has been boiling up. Because a lot of us think that this has just happened and Lupe's just kicked off. So obviously this is like been a boulder rolling down the hill, just picking up momentum.
More than jabs. I was like, this nigga's incredible. We had to fucking edit.
Abraham Chavez, did he miss the Biz line, the Biz Marquee line? Somebody in chat who was here before our boy, please educate him on what happened with the Biz line. I think that is the understatement of this whole reaction so far.
He was off your schedule. You was throwing more than jabs. I was like, this nigga's incredible. We had to fucking edit you. I don't know what vegan Detroit vegetable Dr. Sebi diet infected you to think that we shared the same metrics, or somehow I was less than you and I was the
that we shared the same metrics, that we're like on the same level, like philosophically, psychologically, intellectually, with how we approach rap and what we do. And one thing I did notice when I went back and was watching some of, what sparked this, and Royce is calm, cool, collected, but he's definitely talking down to Lupe. There's definitely a lot of talking down to Lupe on that IG, and I can see how Lupe gets pissed off because he's not even talking to Lupe like they're equals, like some of the veiled threats that he has, and then obviously he comes out and openly calls him a bitch, but there's a lot of time when he's just like, he's up in his high chair and he's talking down to him. So you can see how Lupe takes that the wrong way because, listen, if we're being honest, Royce hasn't really blown up on a mainstream level until recent years. Lupe blew up earlier than Royce. That's a fair statement. Lupe put in his dues. We could say that Lupe is as much of an OG now as Royce is in terms of the success that he's had, what he's given to the game, what the game has given back to him. So you could easily see how Lupe feels slighted because even though he's not so much in the mainstream mind conversation anymore, man, he had his time. Chi-Town was running shit. Kanye, Common, Lupe. Come on, don't talk to me like that.
Every diet infected you to think that we shared the same metrics, or somehow I was less than you and I was the type of nigga that you could get really disrespectful to. I ain't never lectured you. I get energetic and joke. And real talk, nigga, I ain't never disrespected you. I'ma punch you in your fucking face, and we all think it's silly. I'm thinking like, won't this bitch nigga clean up his fucking city? I mean, he got all of...
Oh, man. I think that's very interesting. And that's like, if you're getting into an argument with someone and you still try to keep a cool head, like Royce, and a lot of his verse, like we talked about, is presenting the case that Lupe is the one who gets all emotional, that Lupe is the one who gets all in his feelings. And Lupe is sitting here refuting that. See, again, there's fucking chess games being played. So many layers to this. But him saying, let's essentially, I know he didn't exactly say this, but I'm taking it a different way. Go back and think about the conversations we had. Go back and think about what we've been through. Have I ever disrespected you in a situation? Have I ever lectured you? But no. And I talked about it, how Royce was talking down to Lupe. Royce did a lot of lecturing of Lupe, not treating him as equals. And yet Lupe, what he's saying, man, I treated you as an equal. Have I actually disrespected you? Have I called you a bitch? But now it's past the point. I'll just punch you in the fucking mouth at this point in time. And then the city lines. Let's play the city lines one more time because that's up there with the Biz Marquee lines for me. Holy shit.
And we all think it's silly. I'm thinking like, won't this bitch nigga clean up his fucking city? You got...
Won't you clean it? Because, again, we talked about Lupe and how he stands for the environment, so I take it literally as like the waste in Detroit and clean up the city, but also like clean it up with the crime, clean up the streets, man. Do something for social change because I have fought my corner many times. That's what being a conscious rapper is about. You just posing like you a conscious rapper because you got intellectual bars, but you're not really standing for anything, are you? You see how deep that cuts psychologically? The statement that he makes right there? Wow. I really like that. That's a great rebuttal. Again, use what you're good at. Use what lane you're in. Lupe doesn't have to sit here and try to pretend to come with gangster bars. He can still own his lane. He can still own the backpacker rapper lane and still diss someone. This is how you do it. Pay attention, those of you who make music similar to Lupe. He's laying down a formula to how to handle battle rap.
Energetic and joke. And real talk, nigga, I ain't never disrespected you. I'ma punch you in your fucking face, and we all think it's silly. I'm thinking like, won't this bitch nigga clean up his fucking city? I mean, you got all of the clout, you know how to bring all them niggas out. You can walk the walk, I mean, we seen you walk all over your house. But me and Mickey is geeks, because you got some heat. Like I didn't go to the closet and put guns all over the couch. Your mental health.
Oh man, we seen you can walk, you know the saying, walk the walk, like stand by what you're saying. But we seen you walk all over the house, man. But that's it. You're never outside doing your IG lives. You're always in the house, walking around, pacing all over the place. You're not actually out there doing something, making a change. Hey, let's go. Punch You in the Face is a tube steak reference. Hey, thank you so much, 504 boy. Appreciate the super chat and the contribution to the breakdown.
Because you got some heat, like I didn't go to the closet and put guns all over the couch. Your mental health hotline, I think that shit is grown up, but you're the very last nigga that should be picking that phone up. I spit your
Royce coming through with his mental health organization and being an advocate for that now. And so the one thing I guess that, you know, Royce could really refute with of how he's trying to enact change and do something for the better could be that Lupe's already thinking ahead playing chess right now. Right? He didn't let it go. He wanted to address that and flip it already. So Royce can't use that later on if there is a part 2. So what's funny is, you know, you're so mentally unstable. That's what he's saying. How can you have a mental health organization when look at your actions and the way that you are, the way you're firing and popping off? You're obviously not a great advocate for any of that, are you? I need some water. My voice is going. I've done a lot of talking, haven't I? Oh, yeah, by the way, screw you, Lupe fans. Like I said, this channel will break down songs and break down the technicals and the bars. That's what I do. You better bring the same energy you did with Lupe. Of course I am. Like I said, I'm a fan of Royce and I'm a fan of Lupe. This is what you get. I'm here to be guided by the song. And I will break down what the songs give me. So, there it is. Don't get all in your feels. Don't pick sides. I told you. It'd be balanced. I'm really enjoying this. I think this is great. This is an amazing battle by 2 elite MCs, honestly.
Like I didn't go to the closet and put guns all over the couch. Your mental health hotline, I think that shit is grown up, but you're the very last nigga that should be picking that phone up. I spit your verse to get immersed inside my enemy, and to remind you they gotta go through you just to get to me. Subtle subordination, perpetual sidekick nigga, sort of a station that you used to, so you ain't.
Lupe just did something I feel like very, very few MCs can do. Because his mental cognition is really on another level. The way that he just put all that is an amazing flip on it. Essentially, we'll go back and break it down better, but it's sidekick syndrome, right? Royce is not the main act. And in this case, he's not mentioning Marshall Mathers, but what he's saying here, you got the sidekick syndrome. Like, your greatness is only defined by those you stand next to. And a great flip on that is the going through you just to get to me line. Watch this. This is, wow. I mean, this is like psychoanalysis. He's got like Royce on the couch right now, and he's getting deep inside the brain and digging into some root issues and character issues. This is one of those that's going to piss Royce off. Definitely. Amazing. Amazing what he just did. He just planted a seed way down in there. Fucking watered that bitch with the lyrics.
We seen you walk all over your house, but me and Mickey is geeks because you got some heat. Like I didn't go to the closet and put guns all over the couch.
Ready?
Your mental health hotline, I think that shit is grown up, but you're the very last nigga that should be picking that phone up. I spit your verse to get immersed inside my enemy, and to remind.
I spit your verse to get immersed inside my enemy. Know thy enemy, know thyself. He's already inside Royce. Just so clever the way he's put that. Wow.
Nigga that should be picking that phone up. I spit your verse to get immersed inside my enemy, and to remind you they gotta go through you just to get to me. Subtle subordination.
Subtle subordination. They gotta go through you to get to me. That is so deep. That is so deep and good. What a way to write and put that.
Perpetual sidekick nigga, sort of a station that you used to, so you ain't gotta get all extremely too personal on your albums when you not surrounded by bigger artists to fucking boost you. Nigga, you called me.
I don't know what else I can do. I've thrown headphones and I've sat down twice. This is deep. This is really deep. And see, I think it's easy for rappers when you're dissing to take the negatives and to flip negatives. That's always the easier road and path to take. What's more difficult is how do you take a positive? How do you take a positive like the Book of Ryan, which many critics have said is one of Royce's best works, which even I say is a classic. And I'll still stand by that, no matter what Lupe says. It's very clever what he's doing, though. But how do you take something like that, so great and up here, and flip it? That's a different level of creativity, people. That's just a different level of MC. The way that Lupe took something so positive and just dropped it down and just planted some seeds of doubt in yours and my mind. That's what a great artist can do, especially in a battle. Plant those little seeds of doubt and sprinkle them in. You got to get so fucking personal, right? You have sidekick syndrome. You're only big because of the people you're next to. And when you can't get them on features, when you can't get them on tracks, you have to just have this incredibly raw, personal, controversial, and what he's implying here, gimmicky type of shit just to get heard, just to get your name out. Let's psychoanalyze you. You got some issues going on there. Why has it got to be like that? Why has it got to be like going against your family, talking about your dad's cocaine issues, diving into that, going against your own brother and shit? Why has it got to be like at that level, huh? Can you not stand on your own with your own lyrics? Do you have to use that? You get the way that he's done that? Just plant some seeds of doubt. And listen, I'll go home and I'll still go play Book of Ryan. I still love it, but very clever how he just flipped that and what he just, that whole sequence, that's the lead emceeing, people. That's amazing from Lupe. Wow. Can we bring it back one more time? I'm going to bring it back and just appreciate that whole sequence all the way through because that's just fucking cool. I honestly never really heard either of them, but Knox, you let me appreciate rap. Huge dyslexic and English not my first language. Thanks for that. Hey, thank you so much, Ariana. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm glad you can spend some time with me and rock with me and enjoy it. And I'm so glad somehow we have just as many numbers as part one that we did. That just goes to show the level of support you guys have for me, and I'm blessed. I really am. All right, I'm bringing this back to appreciate this. This is cool. This is cool. What a great battle. It's just a classic. Both tracks are a classic. And Lupe fans, you're all excited. I'm on your side right now. Don't come at me with Royce isn't that good. Royce is a beast as well. Royce put out a great track too.
Geeks, because you got some heat. Like I didn't go to the closet and put guns all over the couch. Your mental health hotline, I think that shit is grown up, but you're the very last nigga that should be picking that phone up. So I spit your verse to get immersed inside my enemy, and to remind you they gotta go through you just to get to me. Subtle subordination, perpetual sidekick nigga, sort of a station that you used to. So you ain't gotta get all extremely too personal on your albums when you not surrounded by bigger artists to fucking boost you. Nigga, you called me, I didn't recruit you, but no regrets, I take it as a test. You said Lupe.
That's right. Oh, how could I forget that? The whole podcast started because Royce called Lupe, not the other way around. And see how this ties in with the whole scheme that he set up? You using bigger artists to boost you, and then you got to get extremely personal. So what he's implying here is, here we go yet again, Mr. Sidekick Syndrome. You needed a bigger artist and personality. That's why you called me. See how he just laid all that out and just had that last little jab that he flipped in there? Man, that's clever. Sorry I'm late for the Lupe reaction, coach, but I got my notepad. Don't worry. Hey, thanks so much, Kyle. Thanks for coming back. Everybody who came back, y'all are next level, man. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
Gotta have some grace, not be so haphazardly to put the truth all in their face. Now that I think about it, that's kind of half and half. If a nigga asking you for the strap, why would you keep it in a stash? If you ran the world, we'd get defeated in a flash. You really...
Now that's an inside joke. And I got this because from me listening to the podcast, and that's right, there'll be people on this who didn't see part one. I started the Stevie Knight podcast because of the Royce and Lupe podcast. I'll say it now. It definitely inspired me to do a podcast. Absolutely. Lupe and Mickey troll Royce, man. Royce was talking shit about the Flash and comic books. And then what was it? Wasn't it a fan that posted a picture of Royce taking a picture of Royce, and he's got a Flash t-shirt on from years ago, like repping the Flash. And Lupe just had so much fun with it. The world would be over in a flash if it was up to you to defend us. And see what he's doing there? Such a clever, layered bar, because he's referencing that you know Royce is going to get, most people won't get. But then he's got the obvious one of, you know, we're fucked if you're our last defense, because you're talking all this violence, but why do you have to have it stashed? Why don't you walk around with the strap if you're really about that life? You see what he's doing there? That's a clever one.
Rap, why would you keep it in a stash? If you ran the world, we'd get defeated in a flash. You really gonna be the boss, can't keep secrets from the staff. Oof. I learned that in the streets. Nigga sweeping trash, keeping my city.
I learned that in the streets. Those of you who don't know where Lupe is from, Chi-Town people. And he is not from a nice area. Okay? You want to talk about street cred and credentials? Hey, we got to give Lupe some respect to where he's from. He just chose... He didn't choose that life, and he didn't choose to make music about that life. Dylan D. Chat needs to chill with all the M talk, even though Lupe did imply M, but this ain't about M. Maybe it is actually. I think our rappers be squirrely lately, which I'm okay with, I guess. Royce ain't garbage. Let's be real. Lupe did go in, though. Dylan D. First and foremost, $50 donation. Give him some fire emoji in chat. This has been an interesting test doing a beef live, because I've never seen chat so divided, and I'll get to that in a little. Let's keep rolling with the breakdown. But no, I'm giving flowers to Royce, and I'm giving flowers to Lupe, man. They're both elite MCs, and you can't tell me otherwise. You can't argue otherwise. I'm sorry.
Stash. If you ran the world, we'd get defeated in a flash. You really gonna be the boss, can't keep secrets from the staff. I learned that in the streets. Nigga sweeping trash, keeping my city clean while you was talking about beating a nigga's ass. That shit is whack. Long live backpack rap. Fuck these monster drinking, new age conscious thinking. Farrakhan today, gangster tomorrow. One for
Farrakhan today, gangster tomorrow. Monster drinking. Royce is always drinking Monster. He's like, you're like the new age backpack rap that ain't really backpack rap, man. Oh, that hits me in some feels there. Like, you just want to raise a fist to that one, man. Oh, I love Lupe's style of conscious rap. And he's like, you know, I know where I'm from. We're from similar conditions, but I chose to stand for the things that I have stood for. All the social justice issues that I have fought for, trying to help my streets. What have you actually stood for? Get it again? There's a difference between rapping about change and actually rapping for change. Lupe raps for change is what he's saying. Royce just raps about these things. Never goes out and takes the action on it in the same way that Lupe does. That's question. That's.
Fuck these monster drinking, new age conscious thinking. Farrakhan today, gangster tomorrow.
Farrakhan today. Farrakhan, Nation of Islam leader. So, you know, on one hand, and Royce, the Islamic bars for Royce too. Lupe as well. You know, being religious, being all about peace, and this side one day, and then the next day you're gangster. See how he's pointing holes? He's basically saying Royce is hypocritical. Who just super chatted? Finish gaming. Love your reactions. Love from Drunk Me. Hey, take a shot every time I pause. Oh, wait. No, don't do that. That's not healthy for you. Just take a sip of beer.
Rap, fuck these monster drinking, new age conscious thinking. Farrakhan today, gangster tomorrow. One foot in they sorrow, another foot in the trap. Killers who easily triggered by little niggas' attacks, who had the audacity to ask rappers to rap.
One foot in they sorrow, one foot in the trap. Again, just point out contradictions. You want to be psychological and depressed about things one day, and then you want to talk tough and talk hard another day. How can you talk one way and then act another way? Ooh, man, he's picking flaws in Royce's artistry, Royce's character, Royce's image. Lupe really getting the shovel out on this one.
His attacks who had the audacity to ask rappers to rap. Facts.
Facts, Mickey facts. I knew he's gonna come through with the Mickey.
To rap. Facts. Mickey. Hey, listen, I ain't done, nigga. Check this shit out. Look, hey, in 7 minutes he did it. If he knew how to freestyle, he could have rented heaven for 7 minutes and been done what needed to be done by the second sentence. All this extra innings may come across.
Get it? 7. Listen, as we talked about with like the 666, the 6 is more devil imagery. 7. Always more equated numerically to heavenly type of imagery. Again, he's playing off of the heaven bars, the studio heaven, where Royce should be. And again, it's all about the response time, isn't it? Lupe fired off a 9-minute freestyle. It took Royce weeks to respond, and here we are. Lupe again firing back quickly. He could have ended this so much quicker if he's as good as he says he is, says Lupe.
7 minutes and been done what needed to be done. By the second sentence, all this extra innings may come across as master, but
by the second sentence, second again. When it comes to the innings, we had a little bit of the baseball scheme, like second base there. That's funny. He's not getting all the way around home on this one. Ariana Vonkin, I think I found my new drinking game. Don't you dare. I am not condoning taking shots every time I pause. That is a terrible life decision, everyone. Please do not do that to yourselves.
Apprentice, your penmanship, sentence, all this extra innings may come across as master, but my impressions apprentice.
All these extra innings may come across as master. But hang on, what was that? I almost missed this.
Second sentence, all this extra innings may come across as master, but my impressions apprentice, your penmanship has the fingerprint.
Remember when I talked about Royce's quality, and I didn't like the quality of the vocal recording in terms of either how it was mixed or what it was recorded on? The final mix is called a master, right? You master it out, right? So get it? Playing off of being a master and an apprentice, you're not really a master. You're really an apprentice still, but also like your masters sound like an apprentice did it. See what he did there? That's a clever flip.
Innings may come across as master, but my impressions apprentice. Your penmanship has the fingerprints of a gimmick and affection and the intimacy of impressions of that nigga you friends with. I ain't gotta say it to say it. I can't even blame you. The nigga's one of my favorites. Fuck that. Back to my status.
There we go. All the Eminem talk in chat. Lupe just dealt with that. I've been wondering why he has not said his name, because that is such an easy one to reference. It's such an easy one to use against Royce, and he's not doing it. Why? Because he's a fan of Eminem, because he loves Eminem. He's one of my favorites. Even there, we know who he's talking about, but he's not going to say it because he doesn't want to drag Eminem into this. This is between Lupe and Royce. This isn't between Lupe and Eminem. So anyone talking Eminem conversations, Lupe versus Eminem, is not happening. Lupe looks up to Eminem. Many, many good MCs do.
Can't even blame you. The nigga's one of my favorites. Fuck that. Back to my status. All icy, talk spicy like the house of a traitoress. Inwardly successful when outwardly I've made it. Clearly, if I was a regular rapper, you wouldn't even come near me. This nigga think he's Siri. Got answer to your queries. What's Siri to Steve Jobs? A button to Tahiri. I'm excessively cheery.
What is Siri to Steve Jobs? Now we bring in the diss. What is Siri? You know, you think you got the answer to all the questions like Siri, right? But what is Siri to the one who invented Siri, essentially, who gave us Siri and who gave us the iPhones, you know? Master to apprentice syndrome that we still have going on. What else is he doing? Was he doing the button and Tahiri? And they split. Okay. All right.
Nigga series. What's an alien to a Pentagon report? I see your brother trying to cheerlead.
What's an alien to a Pentagon report? How do I take that one? I feel like you can take that in a couple different ways. Either obviously a Pentagon report which speculates on the aliens. I feel like that's a different direction because it was Siri to Steve Jobs, but alien to Pentagon report could be taken the other way. Like an alien, if it actually exists, is not just something speculated. But at the same time, if aliens don't exist, this is Lupe. This is how he fucks up my brain. If aliens don't exist, then the Pentagon report is greater because in theory, they've created this theory that aliens do exist and all these speculations on it. Either way, very, very clever writing. And I'm going to have to think about that one later on.
My nigga's theories. What's an alien to a Pentagon report? I see your brother trying to chill.
I don't want to let this go because it's bothering me. Because the Pentagon also won't report it. I see, they won't report it to the public. There's no way they're ever going to report it to the public if it does exist or not. So they won't share it. Yeah, okay.
Promote my nigga's theories. What's an alien to a Pentagon?
Oh my God, and promote my theories. Promote my boys' theories. Playing off of that. Yeah, conspiracy theories. That's clever. Oh my God, and that goes deeper. We talked about Royce and the conspiracy theories. A lot of stuff that he believes in. No coincidence that Lupe is dropping theories, conspiracy theory implying here, and then the alien to the Pentagon report. No. That was crafted because of that, because Royce is known for that. That's awesome. Jesse Bolster, when it comes to breaking down bars, you're the best. Glad I found your channel. Keep up the great work. Hey, thanks so much, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Also, if for some reason people are new here or they don't know, like, welcome to the lives. Say what's up if it's your first time in live. Comment. And as you guys see, we do this live. I know sometimes we see comments like when I do my breakdowns, oh, he's like pausing, running away, looking at lyrics and coming back. I don't know where you're getting that now. Should we do this? I'm so gonna mess things up, aren't I? I'm so gonna mess everything up, but I don't care. Hang on. Go look that way real quick. Look at that cool leather jacket. I'm gonna show you guys because this annoys me, and I just want to show people what's happening. There it is, and it's all on the laptop screen. That's it. There's me trying to run with that small ass chat, and me just breaking it down as we go, and that's it, people. We use our eardrums around here. That's what we do. That's what we do. So welcome. That's what we do. That's what's up, isn't it? Having no more of that nonsense. Y'all watch me sit here and do this shit for like 2 hours at a time. That's what we do. All right. Let's keep rolling. Am I all right? Should I bring it this way a little? Nope, not that way. This way. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. There's your McDonald's sequence. Let's fix you. Is that better? I kind of messed it up, didn't I? Yeah, it's good enough. You guys think I'm good enough, don't you? There it is. All right, let's keep rolling. Hey, Travis Shove, thanks so much for the $2.99 donation. Also, you guys got a little bit of a room preview. There you go.
To Tahiri, I'm excessively cheery. Promote my niggas' theories. What's an alien to a Pentagon report? I see your brother trying to cheerlead. That's what he's supposed to do. And everybody that's fucking close to you, supposed to support, push you forth, and calm your black ass down, cause they ain't put you in the source. You chose violence. I just want to know.
You chose violence. Oh, remember when we even did the Clubhouse reaction on here when Royce went in on Dave May, founder of The Source, and said he would bring death upon his door. And he got pissed off and kicked Dave May out of the chat, out of the Clubhouse chat, right? You chose violence. Get what he's saying there? That's a clever double because they won't put him in The Source. Obviously, Royce inherited that Eminem beef with The Source, okay? But it goes even deeper because he's saying, like, you chose violence. Like, you wanted to beef with me in the end. You're the one who dropped the track first. You're the one who threatened violence on me. So clever what he did there. That's great, man. Hey, Bruce Sawyer, aborting this drinking game, ran out of alcohol first. Stop it. I have not told anybody to make a drinking game to my pausing. Nope, I have not said that.
Respond to Osiris.
News stories the next day. Great. The nation is hungover.
And go to EO Dub, battling from the judge. Instead of
Ooh.
Don't respond to Osiris. And go to EO Dub, battle.
I gotta bring that back further. I'm missing that.
And calm your black ass down, cause they ain't put you in the source. You chose violence. I just wanna know when you gonna respond to Osiris. And go to EO Dub, battling from the judge. Instead of hitting smack and trying to entertain the thugs. Come and fuck with us, nerds.
What a great way to end it. Because, yeah, Royce was also dissed by Osiris, battle rapper. You guys should go check that out. You should go check that one out. EO Dub, Enemies of Weakness. EO Dub series. Lupe was trying to bring Royce on to EO Dubs. You know, come back. Let's battle on there. Let's have an impartial judge. Instead, you want to take this to wax and do it in this way. And I love how he said, you know, if you're really about the culture, if you're really about rap, and stop dogging us. Stop having smack with the thugs. Oh, no, that goes deeper because we know Royce is sober. Royce has had issues with his father. His father's had issues with cocaine. That one is going to really go deeper and hurt when Lupe is talking like Royce is a crackhead when he knows Royce's father was one. That's a backhanded slap. That's a really, really low blow, people. Like I said, they're playing chess, man. There's just deeper levels to the shit that they're doing. And Lupe, I love how he ends it almost like an open invitation. It doesn't seem like there'll be a round two. Round two will be if you want to come and join us and fuck with us nerds. You know the people that you're trolling? Hey, we're the ones really about the rapidy rap stuff and about the culture if you want to come be a part of it. Wow. Ariana Vaughn, get no alcohol in the house. Next game time. Oh, no. Ariana, thanks so much for the super chat. 1987, Christian. Lupe fan here, but can't deny Royce got real talent. Knox, bring Lupe music onto the channel. Shout out from San Antonio, Texas. Yeah, I definitely want to get to Mural. Lupe's so hard to do. He breaks my brain. Evox Saws donated $5. Appreciate what you do, bro. Thank you so much for that, man. Much love to you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Are we done? Please tell me we're done. Like, is it just blank space now? Wow. Yeah, he's done. Okay. We need to talk. I need to come this way too. All right. So, thoughts on this? Thoughts on Royce? Thoughts on Lupe? You know it doesn't take me to sit here and tell you who was nastier with the punches and who had more low blows. Lupe was naughty. He's not going to be on Santa's nice list this year. That's for certain. In terms of who rapped better, Royce did rap better. He did. And I think Royce wanted to do that to show Lupe just how good his pen game was, because he knows that Lupe's an elite MC. And if you disagree with that, then just go watch like the even longer breakdown that I did of Royce's part. Technicals from Royce were absolutely fucking flawless. Amazing. Lupe, a lot more raw. Lupe chose a different route though. But see, what I really like about what Lupe did is he really psychoanalyzed the shit out of Royce. Like Royce had those complexities and those implications, like you're a beta male deep down, but wow, what Royce did, how he flipped Book of Ryan. I think what was super impressive about what Royce did, what Lupe did, was how he took some of the positives, like I talked about of Royce, like some of the great accomplishments, and somehow planted seeds of doubt amongst those great accomplishments. That to me is just another level of MC. And that part about essentially having sidekick syndrome, oh fuck, man. That was amazing. And that's the intellectual prowess that Lupe has. Man's built different from there. I got to give both of them flowers. I mean, that's an amazing back and forth. There's got to be a reason, though, why Royce didn't get down in the mud. I wonder if maybe, like, there were some agreements, and since they don't have this direct line of communication like we've established, because they never met in person, so they can't be that close as friends, I wonder if Royce went into it thinking this is like a competition to see who can rap better. That seems to me the way he approached it, because man, I mean, just the homage that he paid, like I said, like that's a classic song that Royce made. I would just spin that shit and drive along to it, what he did. So was that Royce going, this is just about rap shit and I'm gonna make it about that? And then Lupe was kind of like, fuck that. I'm just gonna punch you in the mouth. That's essentially what has happened. Makes it really hard to judge it, because I feel like they were operating on two different levels and two different points of understanding. And again, we don't know everything that's going on behind the scenes, the discussions that have been had, the discussions that haven't been had. We can only go off of the information that the artists tell us and that other people tell us. I mean, just elite level of emceeing. Like, you know, I've done battles before. I've broken down battles. I've broken down stuff. But normally it's more one-sided because it's Eminem. This was very different because they're playing chess, man. The double and triple layers, the subtle entendres, the subtle references that they know the other one will get. There's still, even though Lupe was ruthless, I still feel like there's a respect for Royce there. There's definitely a respect for Royce, because you wouldn't plant things that deep if you didn't know the other one wasn't going to get it psychologically and understand the things you were saying. And they were definitely doing that, man. There was like surface level lyrics, and then there's the chess game that they were playing underneath subconsciously with each other. That's what was fucking cool about this battle, and cool to do. I'd love to see a round two. That'd be amazing. This is one of the best hip-hop battles in history. I'm sorry if you disagree or if you're ignorant. I know we live in the moment. It's hard to say that now, but go back 5-10 years and let's see if Knox is right. This is up there. It's fucking cool. Cool to see just elite lyricists go at each other. And what would be even cooler is if nothing comes to violence. That's what you want to see. You want to see like Eminem, MGK. They both fire their shots. They walk away from it. They get on with their careers. And we get to enjoy the music and talk about it years later and break it down. That's the type of stuff you want to see. Jay-Z and Nas. We get to still debate it years later, right? You don't want to see it end in a different route, and hopefully it doesn't. Dylan D. Lupe definitely bodied as much as I love Royce, but I don't like the mental health and addiction shots, but it's diss rap, so hey, Dylan, wow, you've really come through with some amazing donations. Thank you so much, Dylan, for another $50 donation. You're unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. All right, listen, it's going to be so much harder to see chat because normally I have a second screen, but I took it away because, like you guys know, stream got messed up. Listen, I have pushed through this for you. Stream broke down on me. I was done. I was exhausted. I still haven't eaten. I'm tired. I said, fuck that. I'm going to get through Lupe as well. I'm going to do this for you guys. I hope you appreciate it. Give me some heart emojis in chat. Thank you for sticking with me. I've done this for you guys. I've pushed through it. We've done it. So we're at the end. We've definitely hit sexy chicken time. Screw it. I'll do a freestyle for you. I don't know how good it's going to be because the brain is gone. But just start commenting words in chat and fuck it. I'll do the best I can. I'll do the best I can. How's that volume-wise? I feel like I've already done that one. Oh, well. I can't find the other beat, and I'm too tired to find it all. Mic check. Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands up, then I rock it to the floor. Hands up, and I got you screaming out for more. I go at him like encore. Everybody knows everything that I do when I'm up in the room and I'm up in this mood and I'm up in my groove and I gotta just do it. Like that swoosh on Nike. Everybody wanna fight me. People looking like me, they really ain't like me. But they can't rap like this. They ain't got that this, they ain't built like this. They ain't got that shit, they ain't got that twist. They ain't got that 666 devil on my mind. Got an angel in the sky, I'm looking right down on you all. Every time I do it, dog. Hit that wall, I drop that shit, it's all net. Like I'm playing basketball, don't step into my lane. I'm insane, you Tories get up out my lanes. I got this shit, I go like joining. I ain't playing with y'all, there's no toying, there's nothing like that. I got dropped like a fucking Toyota and I keep going, I keep flowing in slow motion, baby. Break it down, looking out the window, fade to black. Shout goes out to Harry Mack, the illest freestyler on the planet. God damn it, y'all can't stand it. I'ma take that flag and plant it. Understand we run it. My mind is so random, going off the top of the dome. I take it back home, and the boy got flow. The boy got dough. The boy got more. Asking me to stop it on this hip hop shit, but your flow has got that formula, just like I'm Logic shit. I'm starting to stutter. I'm starting to go down. Couple more rounds of the shot every time that I pause. Shit, you play that drinking game, you gon' need some fucking gauze. You gon' see yourself behind those hospital walls. Don't drink and take shots with every time that Knox pause, because these shots start to rock, and every time I hit it, got you buzzing off that alcoholic flow. No BAC when you read into me. I got that entity on all of my enemies, and everyone wants to pretend. I'm so tired. That's probably the best you get from me, people. You want me to try to keep going? I knew I was going to mess up. That's the lack of food and everything. All right, I'm trying to keep it rolling. It's still going. Why not? Hey. Rockin' from the morning. Do it every evening. Where the fuck is Kanye? Donda when you need him. Why can't he hit that fucking upload button? Why's he gotta keep us hanging like fuck a Joe Budden? But this ain't about discussion, this is about head rushing, head concussion. Everything I give it, dog, I rush it and I flip it and I twist it and I paint those pictures oh so vivid. Kinda like Picasso when I'm going with the flow. I don't know what it's about, but everything I do, I make it hot, I make it lit, and there's no match for me. Battle me, that's a fucking fatality. Shot goes out to Mortal Kombat. Everything I do, I'm off the beat, but I get back on two and I just sit up in this pocket like I'm playing pool. It's hot out here, but I'm playing pool. Keep it cool. The boy got flow like oceans. You know I got devotion. I head to hell, I bring that suntan lotion. I'm like, hi, what's up, devil? You seem like a nice guy. Let me go on bye-bye. Y'all on that 666, I'm on that 777, going straight up to heaven. My flow got elevators. I leave them breathing hard like respirators, like they Darth Vader. Y'all can kiss the vapor, see you later, motherfucking haters. I'm up in the clouds, I don't give an NF. Sorry, virgins, never gave a fuck, I hold it down. It's style and it's sound, and everything I do, I'm up in my zone like I'm playing 3-2. Shot to Syracuse. Shot goes out to Carmelo, out up and beat more. Everything I do, I hit the beat raw, make them need more. Understand I got they knees sore like they knees on the floor. But we ain't giving head, though I'm coming off the dome and I spit it off the tip. Yo, I send them back home, and you know I got this shit that makes them grip, that makes them wet with it. Keep it dripping, motherfucker, I am vicious, and I leave the game in stitches. Mopping up the floor from the flows, I don't need to pause. I just need to keep doing this shit, and I stand for the cause. I don't do it for the clubs, I don't do it for the dubs. I do it for the love of the culture. This is shit that raised me. Y'all take your shots, but they barely even graze me. Y'all can kiss my ass like it's grass, motherfucker, seeing green. Every time I do it so mean, but the flow is so nice. You know when I write, I make them go left. Etch it, that shit until the death, and I spit it like I'm weighing dead. I ain't got nothing left in the tank, I rap it till I'm empty, don't tempt me. There you go. There you go. Got something in the end. We got there. I'm tired. What? 5 hours later? 5 hours since we first started this journey. I am tired. I hope you guys enjoyed that though. There's your freestyle. There's both breakdowns. We made it through in the end. We made it through in the end. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Listen, I need to get home. I need to go see the family now. I need food. I'm gonna say what I always say and how I always sign off. The world out there sucks. Life will kick you when you least expect it. Life will kick you down. But just remember something very important. No matter what you're going through, no matter how low you feel or how down it all may seem, you are never, ever truly alone. There's always someone who can relate. There's always someone who cares. Keep going. Find the strength. Believe in yourselves. Take the small steps. Michael Dennis, I did enjoy very much. Michael, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. Thank you, everybody, for your patience today while I went through all these technical difficulties. It definitely wasn't easy, but I'm glad I stuck with it, and I'm glad you guys stuck with me. Thank you to the mods for still being here, for Kelly, for everyone, for your patience. You guys are the true rock stars because you give me something that you can't quantify. All of you. Doesn't matter the money, doesn't matter the compliments or anything like that. You give me your time. Nothing more precious and valuable in this world than time. So thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed mine. Shout out to my wife taking care of my baby girls. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my loved ones. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to the things that truly matter in this world. I love you guys. Stay safe. Stay positive. I'll catch you again.